We're going to get going, so find yourself a seat. Thank you, John. Good morning, welcome. I'm Olivia. This is my SilverSneakers Flex chair yoga class. Today is the October 30th, so many of us are dressed in orange here. And if everybody is good, I have a treat for them afterwards. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. If not, it's down below here. Just click subscribe, and I'd love to hear from you. All right, let's get going. That was just filling. Oh, he was getting chairs. Okay, settle on into the back of the chair. Close your eyes. Let the rest of the day, put that on hold for right now. Put it on pause. Minimize the screen and allow yourself to be present. Is there a part of you needs a little more love than another part? Breathe into that space. Feel the skin soften around your neck and your shoulders. Feel your heart soften. And then take a very deep breath in. Exhale. Scooch out to the edge of the seat. All right. Nice and tall on the sit bones. All right, let's roll back towards the fleshy part of your seat. Oh, yeah, there's that tailbone. All right. And then roll up nice and tall. Don't hinge, try not to hinge forward, just roll tall. And then again, one more time. So that navel comes in towards your spine, and then roll back up. All right, let the elbows draw inward towards the waistline. Maybe the thumb or the palms begin to press forward. Crown of the head reaches tall so that chin just kind of rests on that imaginary shelf. Knees are right over your feet. Look and be sure they are. All right. All right. And then lifting the ear to the ceiling. Drop the chin down towards your chest. Come over to the other side and right back up, and then go the other way, which reminds me, Shelley, of that picture you sent me, that girl rolling her head around. And again. And all the way up. All right, hands on the thighs. Press down, lift the heart, and then exhale around that upper back here. Bring the chin towards your chest. Hands on the thighs. Lift the heart. Kind of a little yes. Tuck the chin towards your chest. So we add the head to this. Inhale. And exhale. And all the way up nice and tall. And let's just roll the shoulders around. Oh. I love it. We should wear orange more often. It's a fun color. And again. One more time. Now stretch the arms out wide. See how far apart you can get the fingertips from one another. Everybody move. Okay. Press them back a little bit and then give yourself a hug. Notice which arm is on top. Take a deep breath into the back ribs. All right, we go again. Stretch first the fingers out wide and then let them go back. Bring the other arm on top. I think I did, I'm not sure. Bring it into the back ribs. All right. And then just down to the knees and lift up and around. Let's keep them out wider. I'm going to take my feet apart a little bit wider here. And then side to side. Now, use that right side to get you back up. And then use that left side. So draw your attention to your core here. both feet on the ground. Both knees right over them so you're not moving them. And again. One more time. All right, stretch them out and then bring them together. You're going to feel the shoulder blades separate. Inhale, hands on the rib cage. Lift the heart. Exhale, send the fingers forward. And again, here's the inhale. Squeeze the elbows back. Here's the exhale. Oh my goodness. Two more. And exhale. All right, one more time. And exhale. All right, and then just sit up straight. Just keep that hand right there. I'm going to peel this finger shoulder to shoulder and back. Now, notice what's happening to the legs. Have they shifted? Put the toes firmly planted on the ground, and then the arm goes up over your head and back, and we go the other way. You can always drop it down by the hip if that seems a little easier for you. That's okay too, right? And again, slide back. And up. One more time, slide back. And up. All right, both arms a little bit bigger now. And again. One more time, hold them up. Into goalpost. Now hinge at the hip. Come forward. Heart forward. Release into forward fold. Halfway rise. Exhale down. And reverse swan dive back up. Lovely. Let's do it again. We come into goalpost arms. Hinge at the hip. Keep that back straight. Heart come forward. Forward fold. Halfway rise. Let's release back down. Now press that left hand into your thigh. I'm going to take the right arm out to the side, and if this is accessible, add this little twist and release. Let's take the other side. Press the right hand into the shin. Little twist and back, and then reverse swan dive all the way back up. Lovely. Bring the knee into your chest and pull the elbows back. And then extend. And again, pull the elbows back. See if you can keep that body upright and just pull those elbows back. Yes. One more time and pull it back. Hold it. Out to the side. Circle the ankle. All right. And then let's come up over the top this time. Over the top. It's going to come close to the midline. And again. One more time. All right. All the way down. Pick that other leg up. Okay. You could grab underneath here. Pull the elbows back. And then release. And again, elbows back. So the heart's going to lift a little bit more. And again. Hold it here. Out to the side. Little ankle. All right. Firmly plant this right foot on the ground. And here we go. Coming over the top and to the leg. Try to hold still. Firmly plant that foot on the ground. And one more time. All right, all the way down. Deep breath in. Goalpost arms again. Hinge at the hip. Let the heart come forward. Beautiful. Release. Halfway rise. Now slide back down. Right arm swings out to the side, maybe up. And then the left arm swings out to the side, maybe up. You decide. And down, and then reverse swan dive all the way back up. Walking the feet out, and here we go around. So I'm going to drop my right shoulder, come over with the left shoulder, and back up. And again. One more time. All right, coming over to that left knee. Hinge at the hip, like you're going to try to look at something a little bit more. And to reach that right arm out. See if you can get it up by your face. Turn to the back, and all the way down. Deep breath in. Reach out like you're going to shake somebody's hand. Maybe forward fold. Reach out like you're going to shake somebody's hand, and all the way back. Okay, we move to the other side. Here we go. I'm just going to reach out. Hinge at the hip. Up and over. And come back. Reach out, maybe forward fold. Coming back up and around. Make sure this left sit bone stays on the chair and all the way up. All right. Okay, bringing the feet in. We're just going to try this. It's maybe a little more challenging on these cushion seats, side to side. So wheel car work. Hold on to the seat. At the Belvedere, they're slippery seats, so it's easier. It's a little more challenging here.
We're working harder.
Yeah, right. One more time. Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
Okay, so this foot out. Jump them in. Jump them out. Jump. Where she's the picture, the camera now. In and out. One more time, and we'll keep them out. All right, press down. Drop the shoulders down. Go ahead and hinge a little bit. So you're really pressing down even more, but be sure the shoulders are down. My elbows are pressing to the back, or pushing to the back here. Fired on the core muscles, broad collarbones. Breathe. One more. All right, we shall go ahead and release into forward fold. Now scoop in the belly and roll back up. All right, bring the feet in a little bit. Pushing the hands into the outside of the legs there. Nice and firm. Breathe. And then we'll go the other way. On the inside, you're going to push in. That's going to draw those shoulders down, I hope. Yeah? Ribs and hips are connected. Breathe. One more breath. All right. So now, we have 20 times to get up and down, remember? You can rock back if you'd like. You can swing your arms. You can use the chair, whatever you need to do. And if you don't want to do 20, you don't got it. All right? Here we go. Up and down. Whatever you want. You could just tap the hips on the ground if you'd like. You could rock all the way down. We're going to, I kind of lose count. I'm sort of counting on my fingers here. 20 is a lot. Oh, this is giving them a workout, huh? It's awesome. It's awesome. Do what you're able to. This is your own adventure. How do we do? All right? Okay. Let's come around to the back. And that's the last time this month we'll do this. But you'll have one more time at home tomorrow, okay? All right. Coming into mountain pose. I'm just going to move this here. So my heels are right underneath my sit bones. As you turn that tailbone to the earth, you feel the knees sort of soften. Let's take the feet, take the body forward so you really put pressure on the toes. It's like you're from the side. So nice and tall, but then I'm going to lean into my, so good. I'm going to lean into my toes. You see me leaning in here, and then as you push the toes into the ground, it should get you back upright. All right? Just very gently lean into them. I'm not hinging at the hips. I'm just putting weight onto my toes. And as you push the toes into the ground, it'll get you right back up. See how important toes are? It's amazing. And back up. All right. So now we're going to do the same thing. What I want you to do is take the weight forward on the toes, but keeping that back straight, I just want you to bend your knees. So you're going to feel a stretch in the calf muscle. I'm not going to hinge at the hip. My back is straight. So just a little bit of a hinge, just a little bit of a bend in the knee. Arms out, thumbs up. All right. And then open the arms, stretch them out, lift the heart. And again, come right back, close up, make some fists, but you got thumbs up, tuck the chin. And again, you should feel weight on your toes, weight on your heels too. One more time. And back in. All right, stand up nice and tall. Deep breath in. And down. Okay. Using your chair, we're going to roll up on the toes. And back, lift the toes, lift the balls of the feet if that works for you. Okay? And gets that blood flowing back to your feet. And if you have some neuropathy, this should help. Yeah. And again, up and down. Well, you gotta wait till we do something cool here, Renee. And again, one more time. All right, so rise up onto your toes and just hold that. You don't have to go up very far. I'm gonna take one arm off of the chair. We're gonna sidestep to the left 2 times. Go out. Drop the heels, lift the toes. Come right back up. We're gonna keep this right hand on the chair. Come on back. Same thing, drop the heels, lift the toes. Another arm. Roll up. Walk out to the side. Drop the heels, lift the toes. Right back up, walk in. Drop the heels, lift the toes. All right, come on back up, and without moving, let's just see if we can take both hands off. Now lower the heels a little bit if you need to. We don't have to be up far at all. All right, release back down. Let's go back to downward facing dog. Take a breath, take any movements you need here. And we'll take that vinyasa, hands are back to the thigh muscles. Reverse swan dive all the way back up. Deep breath in. Forward fold, lead with the heart. Halfway rise, slide down. Okay, you're gonna bend that left knee a little bit. Draw that right hand to your hip, maybe to the ceiling, you decide. Come right back, all the way back up. Deep breath in. One more time, we'll take the other side. Forward fold. Halfway rise. Slide down, but I want you to bend the right knee. And then let that left arm come out to the side. And down. Reverse swan dive all the way back up. Beautiful. And all the way down. All right, grab a drink. Come on back. That's a long reach. Okay. So line the heels up with the legs of the chair, if you will, right? And the toes are out. And we're gonna sink into the knees. All right. Now, find your feet underneath you. So press those toes down. I'm always saying the baby toe edge on the ground, and that's certainly important, but also the big toe mound as well. And we're gonna come right here to the front. My knees are bent, my back is straight. I'm gonna add some rotation, but nothing in the low half of my body is gonna move. Pull that elbow back, back, back. Come back to the front. Other side, pull that elbow back. Try not to move the low half of your body. Nothing from the navel down's moving, all right? This way. And one more time. And then let's come into goddess pose. Hold it right there. Beautiful. La-di-da with your hands, all right? Now, while we're here, what I want you to do is take the thumb and touch over at the base of the baby finger and open it back up. If you have arthritis in your thumb, this may help get that blood flowing to this joint down here. My husband's been playing guitar, and he's been complaining about it. So I did a little research, and it's because we use that, but it's probably the last knuckle we use a lot of, even though we use our thumbs. Usually it's up here. And here's the other thing that I heard. Stay in this beat here. Twiddling your thumbs, because you get into this joint down here. You know, most everything we do with our thumbs are these two joints, but there is another one down here, but right here. So it's an excuse to twiddle your thumbs. I said, I'll call upstairs to you, Jeff. What are you doing? Oh, I'm twiddling my thumbs. Deep breath in, straighten the legs out. All right, come on back in, step back, shake them out a little bit, and back to downward facing dog. All right, looking over the chair, step in on the right foot, turn that left foot out to the back wall, and then come away in highline, in warrior one. Dropping your shoulders. Tickles in my face and my hair here. Okay, go over to one side. And if you need that chair, by all means, get it, all right? This side's tricky. What I want you to do is remember how important those toes are. So press them into your shoes or into the earth. And again. All right, come all the way back up. Reach back, knuckles to the ceiling. Just a little hinge at the hip. Now don't dive forward all the way, but I have a long line from the crown of my head to the heel. So if I took a ball and put it up here, it would roll up like this. It would not bump up like this, right? This is all lined up here. Knuckles up. Circle sweep. I'm going to lift that back heel, grab hold of the chair if you need to. That heel now goes right to the ceiling, and we're in high lunge. Okay. Get near the chair. You might need it. I'm going to drop my hands to the chair and sink that back knee. Come right back up. So just lunges. Sink that back knee. My back is straight here. And if you're leaning into the chair, bring the chair back to you. And again, we sink down. And all the way back up. Sink down and hold this. See if you can bring the hands to namaste position. You want to drop that back heel, it's okay. You can do that. Again, a little rotation. You may want to drop that left hand to the chair. I'm going to look over the right. Your other right. All right, come on back to the front. Let's drop that back knee down. So go ahead and bring it in now a little bit. We're in pyramid pose here with extended namaste, hands to the ceiling. Reach up high. And then bring the hands right back here to the heart. So we're going to hinge at the hip. Offering up. Hold, grabbing, giving, taking back. All right. So offer this up. Look at it. It's this lovely... it's Thanksgiving time, so I'm thinking I've got this lovely pumpkin pie here. And you offer it up, but you go, no, I think I want it back. All right, here we go. Hinging at the hip. You feel that front leg really load up. Use those toes to get you back. One more time. And back. And you know what? Put that left hand on the chair. And let's see if we can swing that right arm up. I'm going to hinge at the hip. Let your left shoulder drop towards your hand there. Yeah. And then come on back to the front. Step back to downward facing dog while I regroup and think about what we did on that side. I hope somebody, Paul's not here today. Paul, help me out here. He's the one that always had what to do. Okay, right foot comes in, turn that left toe out, and we ride up into warrior one. Nice and tall. Drop your shoulders. I always think I'm going to create some space around my neck, and that way I know I have released my shoulders. Toes important, back foot, front knee over the ankle, just as well. Let's just wave side to side. Oh! There's the video of this. One more time. And now, hinge at the hip. Remember, just a straight spine here now. Nice and straight. Crown of my head to the heel. Let's turn the knuckles to the ceiling, palms to the earth. That's going to draw the shoulder blades together here. Lovely. All right. Circle sweep all the way up. Lift that back heel right straight to the ceiling. So you'll have to do a little turn on it. And then we're going to hold on to the chair because we're going to take some lunges here. Drop that back knee. Come right back up. Stay with this chair if you need to. My shoulders are back on this wall behind. See if you can lift that back heel up right to the ceiling. Not off on the side. You put a lot of pressure on that big toe. See if you can get it right up to the ceiling. And it stays up, right? So when I go down, my heel isn't going up, down. Exactly. Nice. You want to keep it up if you can. Come down and hold. All right, hands to the heart. Or on the chair, please. Long spine, take an inhale. We have just an ever so slight rotation over that left, over to the left diagonal. Did I say the wrong one?
No.
What leg do you have forward?
Right.
You have the right foot forward?
Yeah.
No.
We can switch quick.
I want you to turn over the knee that's in front. Okay? I don't know where I am. The problem is that I turned sideways and everything got screwed up. But turn over that knee that's in front. front, hands on the chair, back to downward facing dog. Oh, that was a flaw, a failure. Breathe into the back ribs. And then bring hands back to the thigh muscles. Let's take this reverse swan dive all the way back up. Forward fold. Halfway rise. Again, slide down. Now right here, bend that left knee a little bit more than the right. Bring that right hand to the hip or maybe extend it up. You decide. Don't anybody fall, please. And back. Reverse swan dive up. We go the other way. Okay, we halfway rise. And then you're going to bend that right knee a little bit and take that left hand either out to the side, your hip, to the ceiling, whatever. It can be right there in your hip. That's just fine. Come on back to the front. Reverse swan dive all the way back up. This time we're going to draw this nice line up the ceiling with candlestick pose. Nice and tall. And release down. All right, shake out, have a drink, come on back. Let's see, so do I turn my chair and, I don't know. All right, I'm going to turn to the left wall. And the arm that's furthest away from me, take it out to the side in goalpost arms. Okay, goalpost arm. Slide the foot that's closest to the chair back behind you. Okay, so what I want you to do is you're going to bring that knee up and you're going to bring the elbow in. I don't want you to crunch down. Okay, the point is not to do this. It's almost like you're going to touch a board, imaginary wall right in front of you with the knee and the elbow. And then stretch back. And again. So it's going to cross your midline ever so slightly, but you keep that back straight. Now you know how I feel about toes. Press them into the earth when you do this. Don't rock back onto the heel. Keep the toes firmly planted on the ground. All right? You can even lean forward a little bit as you extend back, and that'll help remind you to do that. 2 more. And last one. All right, come back. Toe ball heel goes down, but we're going to come into warrior 2, facing the front. So knee over the ankle, arms out. Nice. Deep breath in. And breathe. Drop your shoulders. Hold this, drop your shoulders. I'm going to drop just this left hand and look down towards your knees, toward the toes. Maybe look to the front. Maybe turn towards the gaze towards the arm. Tap into your breath. What's happening there? Is it as calm as it was when you first started class, when you were sitting in that seat? See if you can do that. Let's level this back out. Deep breath in. Hold this, drop your shoulders, everyone. And the hands can be in front of your face, but drop your shoulders, engage the shoulder girth there, and let that back hand lower. Toes, press the toes into the shoes. I tend to roll back to my heel, so get the toes pressed down. And again, find that breath. As calm as it was when we first started, this back leg is really working. And breathe. Come all the way back up. And down. All right, walk that foot back in. You know what we didn't do? We didn't offer up that pumpkin pie. So, I'm not sure which arm goes back, which leg goes back. What we're going to do it here. So we come from pyramid pose. You're going to reach forward. Hinge at the hip. Eyes up here. Don't look down. You'll go as far as you can. If you need the chair, go ahead and use it. Come on back in. Make some fists as you come back. Send it out. Come on back. Here's the inhale. Here's the exhale. Here's the inhale, nice and tall. This front leg should really be working. Exhale, those toes should really be working. I have a little bend in my front knee. One more time. And right back in. All right, so we go the other side. That arm that's furthest away is in this goalpost. And I'm gonna bring that knee up. Let it cross the midline, but don't crunch down to it, all right? and then extend it out. And again, bring it up. So it's like you're trying to touch an imaginary wall with the inside of the knee and the inside of the elbow. All right? And get those toes on the ground. Let them do a lot of this work for your balance. And back. And try not to crunch. Just nice and tall when you bring it in. One more time. Hold this up here. Get everything nice and straight. Bring the knee up, the elbow up. Your back is straight here, right? Okay, extend it out. Drop it down and come into warrior two. So turn the toes. Arms out. Yeah, deep breath in. Hold this. Drop your shoulders. And let that arm drop to the leg. Reaching those fingers far. Look to the front. Maybe look towards the arm. Hold the chair if you need to. Find the feet working. Find the toes working. And find your breath. Remember how calm it was when you were seated. Lifting back up. Hold this again. Drop your shoulders. Hold this firm. Fingertips are together if they can. And the back arm goes down. All right. Look to the arm. Use the chair if you need to. Breathe out. One more breath. From here, start pose. Toes to the front. Reaching out. Lovely. Okay, let's do this. Let's turn the toes right to the front if they're not already. Mine will turn out just a little bit. Hands on the hips, soften the knees. We're going to hinge. You've got this chair right here. You can go beyond the chair if that works for you. But again, use the toes. Push yourself right back up. You want to keep the shoulder blades down in the back, the heart coming forward, the core muscles engaged. All the way back up. Keep these ribs drawing inward. They're connecting to the hips. One more time. And down. Come right back up. All right, walk the feet back in. Nice deep breath in. Forward fold. Halfway rise. Exhale down. We're going to stay here for a moment. I'm going to push my hands into my shins. I'm kind of right below the knees. And then let the heart come forward, almost in this tiny, tiny, tiny little baby back bend. And then release into forward fold. Bend the knees. Reverse one all the way back up. And let's just get near the chair for a minute in case anybody's dizzy after that release down. All right. Downward facing dog. Lovely. Taking the gaze over the chair. Step in, grab a drink of water, and come back. We'll work on our balance. Like we weren't all alone, right? All right, we'll go back to the other side now. So feet are wide standing mountain pose. Not real wide. They would be about chair width, but I'm just asking you to step off to the side a little bit here. Okay, just come into wide standing mountain pose. Lovely. Hold it for a moment. Maybe close your eyes. Put your hand near the chair. Because when that happens, you have to feel other parts take over where your sense of sight disappears. So for me, I feel my legs firm up and my feet start to work even more. All right, left hand on the chair. Turn that left toe kind of off on the diagonal a little bit here. We're going to pop that right foot up and just hold that there. Keep this foot flexed. Toe's going to face me. All right, and then lift. You could also call this falling star, but nobody's going to fall because we're holding on, right? And again, those toes are doing a lot of this work. I have not locked my knee. I have a little bend in the knee, and I'm making sure my toes are really firing on here. Hold and breathe. All right, from here we're going going to come into tree pose, and it's going to be a little on the diagonal here because that toe is turned, right? So you're a little bit on the diagonal as you do this. Press that foot into the leg. See if you can find some balance. One hand, two hands, or hands at your heart, or both hands on the chair. Doesn't matter to me. But drop your shoulders wherever you are. Connect the ribs and the hips. And remind the toes to do their work. All right, both hands on the chair. Drop that foot behind the other toe, right behind it. And then see if you could take one more back. If you need the chair, bring it with you. Let's see if you can hold. All right, stepping back in. When you cross the midline with your feet, your brain sort of gets confused. So we didn't quite cross it, but we came close to it. Okay, mountain pose on the other side. Wide standing mountain pose. Nice and tall. Just take the arms up. Bring them right down through the center. Tuck the chin in again. So this time you know where we're going to go. So let this little bit of breath work calm your mind. And we'll smoothly move into where we're going. And down. Turn that right toe off on the diagonal. I'm going to keep the right hand on the chair and let that left foot leave. Reaching up. Look down to the ground or forward, whatever works for you, but you're going to focus on this outside leg right here, keeping it lifted, as well as the toes. Another way to really make the toes work is to bend that knee a little bit. And I usually say don't lock the knee, but that will help you focus a little more on the toes. Calm breath, broad collarbones, and here we go. Tree pose. I'm a little on the diagonal, that's okay. Find your balance. Anytime you want to bring that knee into the chair and use the chair for a little balance, it's okay. Drop that foot behind the other one, hand on the chair. Nice and tall. And then maybe try one more. It's going to bring you a little further away from the chair, so try not to lean into the chair or stay the other way. See if you can find that stillness. Long spine. All right. Back. Let's go back to downward facing dog. Super job, everyone. So in this position, bend one knee a little bit. I'm going to take a little step into the chair. Bend one knee a little bit more than the other. So you get a stretch across that outside of that leg right there, the hip. And then let's go the other way. Same thing. Sink into that other knee a little bit more. Or as much as you're comfortable. All right, then both knees bend the same. We're going to reverse swan dive all the way back up. Come into powerful pose with the arms. And then chair pose with the lower half. So eyes up, heart forward. Don't look down at the ground. Turn the tailbone ever so slightly towards the ground, but lift the heart. Wow, amazing. Amazing. Breathe. Take the weight a little more towards the toes if you can. I'm big on toes these days. Breathe. All right, release into forward fold. Let's reverse swan dive all the way back up for a little bit of a side stretch to the chair. Now from here, release that hand down to the chair, brush across the chair, and all the way back up. And then we go the other side, same thing, over the side. And then fold over the chair and all the way back up. Deep breath in. Yay! All right, all the way down. Have a drink, sit back down. That was great today.
Yeah.
Toes have been the key to my healing up my hip and my back. So, oh. Okay. All right. So edge of the seat still. Let's bring the feet together first. And drop that left elbow down onto the left knee. And maybe reach back and grab the chair here. And then what I want you to do is bring the heart forward to me. So you might even feel a little stretch in the front body when you do that. All right, sit up nice and tall. We'll take the other side. Right elbow on the right knee. Reach back with that left hand. And you normally would kind of contract into this. What I want you to do is lift the heart. Bring it forward to me. Feel a little work in the back, maybe a little stretch in the front body. Oh, so awesome, gang. Nice. All right, then come on back up. That's kind of easy. It's kind of nicer to do that because then you don't have to worry about balancing. You can really worry about thinking about other parts there. Okay, crossing that left leg over, or right leg over. You know, if that's not part of your practice, down there on the ground is just fine with me. So we sit nice and tall. We're going to take that give and take once again. Deep breath in. Yeah, maybe hinge, maybe not, but just reach out. Fingers out. Curl them up. Bring the elbows back. And again, reach out. Splay the fingers out. Heart coming forward. Watch this. Drop your shoulders. Yes, and come on back in. Always creating space around the neck. Reaching out and back in. One more time. Reach out. Hold this. And right back in. All right, take that leg out in front. I'm going to come into a little reverse plank. Now, it's not necessary here. If you have shoulder trouble, wrist trouble, this doesn't work for you, don't do it. I'm going to grab hold of the chair. I'm going to use my left leg on the ground, push into the earth, and lighten up a little bit on the seat here. Draw the shoulders back, lift the heart. You can lift up higher, it's up to you entirely, but I'm just going to lighten up a little bit on my seat. And release. Soft cushion below. All right, let's give yourself a hug to take that away. Okay, other side. We lift up. All right, so once again, here we go. Deep breath in. Fists and come back. Elbows back, open the heart. Inhale, here we go. Exhale forward. And inhale, come back. Exhale. And inhale back. Again. And inhale back and just keeping a straight spine, just a little bit of a hinge. And back. Now let's go out there and hold that. Bring the heart forward. And back. Straighten that leg out. Hands on the chair. I'm going to use my right foot, just push into it. Maybe lighten up on my seat just a little bit. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Remember, broad collarbone, so don't sink into this. And release. Soles of the feet together. You need to be sitting at the edge of the seat to do this. And just nice and tall. I'm going to take this little twist, and with the feet like this, they can't move. That's what I've discovered. Take an inhale and lengthen the spine. And then maybe exhale, twist ever so slightly more. And then come on back. We go the other way. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, maybe twist a little bit deeper. Walk the feet out, we'll forward fold down. Heart's coming forward first. Now, you may press into the shins and just look towards the ground. If you want to forward fold down, it's entirely up to you. Take a breath into the back ribs and then roll back up, nice and slow. All right, we walk all the way back to the back of the chair. Press that pelvis into the chair. Close your eyes. Oh, I need that little massage. Feels good on my back. Close your eyes. I just love the way you feel different than when you came in, right? Those endorphins are wonderful things. together at your heart. Smile on your face. Remembering heart of peace shall give life to the whole body. Namaste, shalom, peace. Alrighty, good work, good work. Now, if you